Facebook. Mhm. Mhm. Uj, zaraz ci Karola powiem. Zaraz wyślę. Wstępnie na stronie. Ciekawe, czy znowu będą jakieś tutaj chocki klocki, czy się udostępni. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Widzę jeszcze. Czy jest już? Czy już tu jest? Czy już się udostępniło? Dobra, wygląda na to, że chyba tak. Wygląda na to, że chyba tak. Dobrze. E, Dobry wieczór wszystkim. Witam serdecznie na kolejnej. W ogóle straszne zagęszczenie mamy w grudniu z degustacjami. To już tego typu sygnały pojawiają się od dobrych 2 tygodni, że w zasadzie co poniedziałek jesteście większość z Was ze mną, zamiast gdzieś tam rodziny wspierać, żony w gotowaniach, sprzątaniach, klejeniach pierogów. No ale tak, rzeczywiście, w związku z tym, że się obsunęło, ponieważ obie te degustacje, mam na myśli Tres Hombres i Scottman, miały się odbyć w listopadzie, ale gdzieś tam logistyka nie zadziałała należycie, zdarza się, a wolałem nie publikować tego w listopadzie, czy nie planować tych spotkań w listopadzie, zanim faktycznie materiał dydaktyczny do mnie nie dojechał, bo już tak w przyszłości się chyba ze 2 czy 3 razy zdarzyło, że chyba z 2 razy nawet pewne rzeczy przesuwaliśmy, więc wolałem tego uniknąć i w związku z tym, że się nie odbyło wtedy, no to zagęszczenie nastąpiło w grudniu. No ale to nie przeszkodziło, na szczęście, w licznym zainteresowaniu wśród Was tą degustacją. Więc dziękuję bardzo. Witam jeszcze raz na degustacji projektu Tres Hombres. Dzisiaj jest to projekt, do którego podchodziłem z lekkim dystansem i to dobre 3-4 lata. A to dlatego, że jeśli mam być tak całkowicie szczery, zresztą zawsze jestem, to dlatego, że zachłysnąłem się trochę i bardzo mocno popłynąłem w odkrywanie rumów wysokoestrowych, w odkrywanie projektów, które były w ten sposób tworzone. I w związku z tym, jak w pewnych okolicznościach natrafiałem na projekty takie jak Tres Hombres, to nieszczególnie byłem nimi zainteresowany. Mimo, że w zasadzie chyba za każdym razem, kiedy pamiętam, czy głównie chyba w Berlinie, to były do nich kolejki. I może to dlatego jakby gdzieś tam do nich nie trafiłem. Gdy już to się stało i pogadałem i z Sabin, i z Jupem, to uznałem, że są fajni ludzie i generalnie całkiem niezły projekt za tym, fajnie wymyślony projekt za tym jest stworzony. Em, I w zasadzie umieściłem sobie ten projekt Tres Hombres na liście degustacji do zrobienia właśnie na ten rok. I pewnie zrobiłbym to po pierwsze może szybciej, bo gdyby te butelki rzeczywiście doszły na czas. Natomiast w związku z tym, że mnóstwo mi się rzeczy obsunęło w tym roku przez projekty, które wcześniej nie planowałem, a okazały się być dla mnie ważne, to to pomyślałem sobie, że przesunę ten Tres Hombres w ogóle na następny rok. I tak naprawdę dzięki Erikowi Kosterowi, który jest takim z krwi i kości Holendrem, takim, wiecie, takim handlarzem po prostu do granic możliwości, no to on mnie tak, no wymęczył mnie trochę. I dobrze, cieszę się bardzo. Ja do Erika mam ogromną słabość, zresztą myślę, że wzajemnie. No i dlatego padła decyzja, żeby te degustacje przeprowadzić. Ja wcześniej, mimo że znałem trochę historię backgroundową tego projektu, e, to mimo że ją znałem, to nie widziałem filmików, które dla nas Sabine dzisiaj przygotowała, czy wysłała mi transferem, więc mamy je u siebie i puścimy je. I powiem Wam szczerze, że jak te filmiki odpaliłem, żeby zobaczyć, jak to chodzi, czy działa i tak dalej, to pobudziło mi moją wyobraźnię. Rzeczywiście pobudziło i mam takie poczucie, znowu po raz kolejny chyba, poczucie takiej złości na siebie, złości, niezadowolenia, że kurde, mogłem przecież zrobić to już wcześniej. Ale już jesteśmy, tak więc nie będę jakoś przesadnie już bardziej przedłużać. Ze specjalnych gości mamy dzisiaj Sabine i Jupa Herensów. Sabine Fox and Jup Herens. Are the difference or something? I didn't say it before.
What do you mean?
Sabine, your last name, you have
Yes,
different
we
last
don't
name.
have the same last name. That's true.
Okay, 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 don't worry.
Not yet.
Guys, we have a special guest tonight, Sabine and Jup. And also, of course, Eric Koster, who is responsible, really, really responsible for this meeting. Let's start it. Sabine, I did a short interview, introduce the meeting, and now the power is yours. So tell us everything about the background, about how you started, what was the idea and how you did this. Everything you want to tell us about the project, please.
Okay. Thank you, Christoph, for inviting us, and thank you, everybody, for joining us. So, welcome to the Tres Hombres rum tasting. I am Sabine Fox. Together with my partner, Jo Harms, we are the directors of the company Fair Transport in the Netherlands. And Fair Transport is operating the engineless sailing cargo vessel Tres Hombres. And I don't know if some of you maybe know the ship, if you've seen it somewhere for real or on television. The Tres Hombres looks like a pirate ship, and she's transporting sustainable goods in a sustainable way from the Caribbean to Europe and within Europe. And that products are coffee, cocoa, olive oil, rum. So that's our own products we transport, and just a sec. I have to refine myself. We transport the rum, and we welcome you here for this tasting. And we would like to show you how we work, how the ship is working, how the rum comes into the bottle, show you how everything works, and we are welcoming you to ask all questions which come up into your minds. And I would like to ask Christoph to start with a video of Tres Hombres in her work.
Okay, which one video? Which one? We have two
The the video, the first video, not the bottling video, but the video where Tres Hombres is sailing.
Mhm. Press Hombres. Second. Okay. One moment. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Okay.
Meanwhile, while you are looking for the video, I can tell a little bit more about the name Tres Hombres. Yeah. There we go. That's the other one. Sorry. Christoph, can you use the other one, please? This would be the video how we bottle the rum. Actually, we can start with this one too. You see Tres Hombres at the North Sea, how she starts her voyages in Den Helder in the Netherlands, sailing to the Caribbean to load the Tres Hombres rum. You can see Andreas here entering the distillery, or captain on the floor.
Sabine, please give me a second.
Yes.
Panowie, czy wy słyszycie dźwięk tego nagrania?
Tak, słyszymy. Słyszymy, ale taki lekko skaczący, zarówno film, jak i dźwięk.
Okej, okej. Eee, Dodajcie mi jeszcze chwilkę. Sabine, give me a second, please.
Yes.
Skaczący. No.
It would be the other video, huh? It would be Tres Hombres for this one. In this video, you see how we load the barrels, how the barrels come on board, how we unload the barrels, and how the rum comes finally into the bottle. This was actually the second video we would like to show you, but why not? So we are at the rum tasting, and we can start right away with bottling the rum. You see that everything is handmade. We fill the bottles ourselves. We put the corks into it. We put the labels on it. We wax the bottles. Everything is handmade. The wax you see here, it's beeswax, colored with different colors for different islands where the rum is coming from. You see some fairs we attend, for instance, Berlin, where Christoph and Eric have been too. You see us at maritime festivals, so everywhere where we show our rum. Christoph, maybe you can start with the slides that we start in the beginning.
From the beginning, one more time.
No, the beginning was actually the other video, but we ended fully the rum bottling now. The first video would have been the ship in action. This the other video.
Okay. So you want me to start the second one, yes?
Yes, please.
Okay. No sekundę. O, teraz zrobię o takinek. I tu jest ekran. Widzimy to?
Yes, this is the right one. This gives you an impression, about the Tres Hombres, about the sailing, about the cargo, the loading of the rum barrels in a romantic way, as Christoph mentioned in the beginning. The life at sea, our crew swimming the barrels to the boat in Martinique. Nice sunsets and sunrises, of course. The loading of wine, the beautiful bow of the dress, how the barrels enter the beach of Martinique. It's all handwork. The Tres Hombres is a sailing cargo vessel which hull is from 1943, and everything we have on board is like 100 years ago. It's like everything works by hand. It's not only romantic that people enjoying the sailing, but it's really hard work. It's day and night sailing. At night, 4 hours in a row. During the day, 6 hours that the crew is on watch. So the ship is sailing 24 hours, and our sails are our power. So Tres Hombres is only powered by the wind, and that's valid for the rum too. For all the products we transport, means that they are all sustainable. So no CO2 is used for that. The whole project, Tres Hombres, raised by a dream. The name Tres Hombres comes from the three guys, Jorne, Arjen, and Andreas. They were sailing since the year 2000. They were meeting in 2000 on a sailing vessel called Bark Europa. And they saw at the horizon a yellow stripe from the pollution of the container vessels. And they thought at that point, why don't why doesn't the economy use the wind to transport goods in a good way? And they were dreaming about a sailing cargo vessel line, that more sailing vessels would transport cargo, and that we would all less pollute the oceans and environment. And when they met in 2000, the time was not ready for sailing cargo vessels. But in the year 2007, the oil prices were rising, and they thought, okay, now it's the right moment to build a sailing cargo vessel. And Christoph, maybe, I don't know, you can go into the slides,
Yeah,
and we
sure.
can show some photos.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
Yes, you can go to the third slide. You can go through.
Yeah, let me know
Yeah.
when you want me to move.
Yeah, we had this, and we had the video after it already, and we can start with the third slide. And one more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, here we are. So that are the three guys. From the left, Arjen, Andreas, and Jorne. And those are the three who had the dream to sail cargo with sailing vessels. And because they were always together on board of this sailing ship Europa, the captain of the Europa gave them the nickname Tres Hombres. And of course, the first vessel they would build to transport cargo should have the name Tres Hombres. That's how Tres Hombres, got her name actually. And in 2007, when they thought, okay, the oil prices are that high that we have to find a ship now, they went to Jorne's birthplace, to Delft, and that will be the next slide. And just keep this one. And they found the ship, and the ship was an old hull, and it was not the Tres Hombres yet. But before they bought that ship, they had the dream. Can you please go one back, Christoph?
One back?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Just we go by slide by slide. This was the business plan of the three. So, like in the old days, there was a chart of the VOC, and they thought, okay, there have been sailing ships all the time, and they have transported goods from all over the world in the Middle Ages, and that has been whiskey, tea, coffee, wine, and rum. And all the ships were following the trade winds, so they were following the wind to use the power in a good way, not to fight against the wind. And that was actually what you could sign on a beer paper sitting in a bar. So that was our business plan. Probably there are more company owners around you who had to deliver a business plan to a bank, but this has been the plan of the three guys when we started. Yeah, we could go to the next one. Yeah, this are the three guys, the Tres Hombres, when we had the hall in Den Helder in our company place. And in the next one, you can see how the ship looked like when they found it. It was not a sailing vessel at all. It was a minesweeper from 1943, and it had an engine, and it was actually completely rotten. It was a wreck. But the three guys fell in love with her, and they brought her to Den Helder, and we were luckily welcomed here, and everybody helped us. This territory where Eric was talking about in the beginning is an old marine territory, and the associations around here, they welcomed us really warm and allowed us to stay here with the vessel, to use wood workshop, to use the steel workshop, to use yard facilities to reconstruct this old hall. Yeah, we can go to the next slide. Yeah, and that was how she was looking like when we put her on the dry dock. Every time we came by, the ship had more holes. During that time, we probably replaced 70% of the hull and of the deck, and we should have been there at the yard for 6 weeks. So that was what the yard owner allowed us. But he was an older guy with a lot of experience, and he probably could have imagined that this would take longer. And of course, in this time, it haven't been only the three guys building up the ship, but we have been like 150 volunteers. Some of them helped for 1 day, some of them stayed for 2 to 3 years, and all of us together, yeah, created the ship like it is now. And now we could go to the next slide. So we have been there at that yard for like 9 months, and this was, yeah, the finished hull. Everybody was really proud of it. And as you can see, there are no masts yet, no sails, nothing. So we had a long way to go. We can go to the next slide, please. Yeah, this was the very same day that you saw before when the hall was ready. So some of the volunteers who were helping went on the picture, and it was like a party time day. So the hall is ready, and now we can start rigging the ship up. Yes, and there she is. So this is a really different picture compared to the picture we saw in the beginning. So she's a really beauty, and all of those people put so much work and so much love into her. And she's sailing now since the end of 2009, and we are many, many years further, and we are still sailing with a lot of rum, coffee, and cocoa. Yeah. Just one more note to the last picture. We can not only take cargo on board, but guests too. We call them trainees. People can book a voyage with us and sail and experience, yeah, not only the sailing, but the cargo loading, and finally the cargo unloading, and seeing where the product ends from the start to the end. Yes, you can please take another. Here we have another picture of the loading of the barrels, and maybe just go one slide on. You passed that already.
What
The
do
next,
you want me to
please.
do?
The next one forward. Yes, this, yeah, one back.
One back, this one.
No, the one with the text. I thought it was only one. There was one with the text.
With the text.
Yes, this one.
Okay.
Yeah. You see here one of the bottles, and really special for the Tres Hombres rums is we bring them in used barrels. We buy used barrels in France and in Spain, and we select a certain type of barrel from which we think this would be the best barrel for the rum we buy at the different distilleries. We sail to many different islands. We start in Den Helder, sailing to France, Spain, and the first island where we would load our rum is La Palma at the Canary Islands. And many of you maybe think, or what I know from my experience is many people would like to drink rums from the Caribbean because it gives a feeling it's tropical, it's nice, it's warm, it's yeah, rum countries. But we have been really surprised by the rums from the Canary Islands. It's a really nice distillery called Aldea, which produces rums from their own sugarcane, and really, really, really good rums. You will taste some of them, yeah, later. And every of our rums has a certain type of color. What we did is that when we bottled the rums, we gave every island a different color. For instance, the Canary Islands are mostly yellowish. The Dominican Republic is red. The Barbados bottles are blue, and the bottles from the French Caribbean islands are green. So the Tres Hombres is sailing every year for like 5.5 or 6 months to bring the best rums back to Europe. And yeah, we start at the Canary Islands, picking up some rum. We go on, we cross the ocean, which takes like 3 to 4 weeks. End up in Martinique, Marie-Galante, Guadeloupe, in Barbados, and then the Dominican Republic. And then we sail back via the Azores to Amsterdam, where we unload our rums. And maybe this is enough for now, like talking wise. Maybe it's good just to start drinking the first rum and talk further when there are questions. So I would like to give the word to Eric to try the first rum.
Yes. Which one is the first one?
The first one is Ron Miel. La Palma Ron Miel ex Armagnac and Cognac 45.
Oh, yeah.
So this one, the yellow one, yeah?
Yes. I think it's an agricole style as well, Sabine, right?
Yes, it is an agricole.
Yes.
All the Aldea rums are agricole rums. The distillery Aldea has their own sugarcane. They really have own fields with sugarcane, and they harvest themselves, and they
Yes.
press the guarapo juice out of it, and they make their rums from the very own sugarcane.
And the island is also known for their honey.
True? Yeah, true.
And so it was a matter of time to combine them.
Yes, it was. The honey rums are typical for the Canary Islands.
What I especially like of this honey rum, and we spoke about it previously, Christoph. I had some honey rum before, and the most of them I don't really fond of because they are sweet, maybe a little bit artificial sweet. And this one, of course, it's rum. It got this natural sweetness. And of course, it's honey. It got this natural sweetness. But this is at something a little bit higher in the ABV, I think 44%. I'm a little bit in the dark now, otherwise I cannot see. So I cannot see the bottle. So, but it's 44%, I think. And
45, but doesn't matter.
oh, even better.
Even better.
And for me, this is a honey rum. You got more the spiciness of the honey instead of the sweetiness of the honey. And you taste the rum, very, very good. It is not overpowering, this honey. For me, this is a very, very good rum. A very good expression of a honey rum. In my opinion, the best I ever had. But let me know what you guys think.
This is exactly what I told you before, that I tried 3 or 4 times honey rums before. And this is like you, like for you. This is first honey rum I really like because it's not too sweet. and you feel the honey inside. So because I don't really like the sweetened rum. Of course, it depends on the situation, but in general, I prefer not sweetened rum. And but where it's not too much, it's okay. It's still okay.
Yes.
And in the same time, if you feel what's inside, when you can discover this, I like this one. I really
I
like.
think the flavor of the honey is an additional flavor to the rum. And normally the honey is an overpowering flavor. And like you said, very sweet. Normally when I see a honey rum, I skip it. But this one is especially for a day when you were busy and a lot of things on your mind, and you don't have an ache for a heavy Caroni or something like that. It's too much. You cannot handle it. So this types of rum would be very nice to drink after a very very busy day, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. And guys, what do you think? Anyone?
Hello?
Oh,
Yeah, I can tell that this is the first honey rum I ever had, and it's really nice. Not overloaded, but by honey, very pleasant, smooth, little bit fruity. It's very
yeah,
good.
I agree. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. Anyone else?
First time when I've drunk Ron Miel from Canary Island, I was not so happy of the taste, not so happy of the sweetness. It was too sweet for me, undrinkable for me. This one is very surprising round because it's fresh. Some tastes of cane juice and not so sweet. Rather spicy, as Eric told. Rather spicy, and some taste of miel, honey, but uh, not so impressive like in the first Myron meal. It's very good, very drinkable, easy, and tasty.
Yeah, I agree. Guys, anyone or girls? Madam, anyone else want to say something? I usually don't ask people with cameras off because I don't know the situation. So this is the reason. Usually, this is the reason that people don't turn on their cameras because I usually don't ask them. So if anyone, if no one want to say something about this one, we can go to the next bottle, to the next ship. Yeah,
I can say that it's
Rafa.
very easy going. The sweetness is not overwhelming. It is very well balanced and very well built rum, in my personal opinion. So for me, it's kind of a daily drum, I can say.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Rafa. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's move to the next one. Okay, and the next one is Huracana Excalvados, La Palma. Huracana. Oh, this is not this one.
Maybe while you are looking for the Puracana, one comment to the aging of the rums. You just tasted the honey rum. This is a very young white rum, actually. And it was not that sweet as the usual honey rums because there was no sugar added. It was really only the sugar cane and the honey. And now this is the slide of the La Palma Fuerte, but you were looking for the Puracana. I think you have to go 2 slides back, Christoph. Yes, this is the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a really young organic rum. It was only a couple of months in the barrel at the distillery, and it aged about 6 months at sea. And why I tell this about the aging at sea, because the ship is sailing into a lot of waves. The rum is like turning in the barrels, and it ages way faster than at the distillery where it aged before. And that's why the Tres Hombres rums have a special note, because they get the taste of the used barrels as the first, and then they age a lot on board while sailing, and that is which makes them special.
And again, this is French style from sugarcane juice, or is it from molasses? I think it's,
It's sugarcane.
yes. You can taste the the freshness of this sugarcane juice. In my opinion, it's very easy to uh, separate the rums, what is made from molasses and from the juice. And for both, I think completely other rums, but I, of course, I'm loving them both. uh, what I want to say about the ship aging, because the ship is 6 months on the way, right?
Yes.
Yes. You got this aquavit linear. Maybe you guys know it. And aquavit linear is also on a ship, and they are sailing across the equation and then go back. And then it has the name aquavit linear. And what they claim to say, the aging on sea is 4 to 6 times faster than on a normal situation when the barrel is on a shelf. Is this something you can agree on, Sabine?
Yes.
Yeah. You
For
got
sure.
exactly the same numbers? Yeah. I think this distillery has a very nice rums. It's not too heavy on the French style. I had some rums in Paris, for example, also from the French style rums, but much higher in the esters and so on and so on. And of course, Long Pond is very nice, but you don't drink it every day. This is a very drinkable rum, in my opinion. It's nice, it's sweet, it's fruity, easy to go. Nice EBV, not too low. Just fits everything. It makes a whole for me. It's a complete circle in taste wise. What do you think, Christoph?
I'm comparing this one to very nice unaged rum, Aldea from Aldea,
Yeah.
which I tried year, sorry, which I tried a year ago or something like that. And I feel a lot of the freshness when I
Yes.
tried before. But this one, after the barrel, I feel more, more pepper, white pepper, some chili. So the barrel gave him to this ram something from it. So this is, in my memories. Yeah, is comparing to both of them. So I like, of course, this one uses. I mean, all of these RAMs today are daily RAMs because all of them are delicate. There are no, of course, we like Long Pond, Camdens, or whatever, high esters, I don't know, whatever, MOBA, for example. Yeah, we love them, but uh, uh, it's it's not an easy rum.
It's not for every day.
It's not for every day.
No. And this one, I
I
think
like this product.
this one
Yeah.
also has a little bit warmth, like cinnamon or something like that. Uh,
Mhm.
you know, it's not only the freshness and the grassiness of the fresh juice, but also a little bit warmth, like cinnamon or something like that.
Yeah.
I love it.
I call this kind of rums morning rums. If you work with alcohol, you can drink it all the day. You don't. You are not an alcoholic. You are kind of a pirate, you know. So you know, I like this kind of background, and yeah. So I feel always every time when I tried this kind of rums, maybe not early morning, but uh, 10, 11, when I can try them, I always feel much more than late evening, much more. Like you know, uh, like a dress. You can you are dressing differently by day and differently by night. So this is exactly comprising to this kind of drums. So there are delicate daily drums, and it's just nice. It's
Yes.
nice.
Cheers.
Guys, anyone want to tell something about this one?
Maybe a little bit from my side. This is a really
Ah,
young one.
yeah.
It's fruity. It's a little bit sharp because it's so young. And this would be the only rum where we say you could mix it too. So sometimes we use this rum to make mojitos at festivals, for instance. All the other rums, they are that old and that good quality that we would never mix it.
Oh yes, I think so. Yeah. Mojito. Yeah. Now I want a
For me,
mojito.
daiquiri. For me, daiquiri.
You're a daiquiri man.
Yeah, I am definitely.
Maybe you should put this in a lineup with your next daiquiri challenge.
No, I can't
Why?
because every time I use unaged rums.
Unaged.
Yeah. Huh? But we can talk about this. Don't worry.
Make a special of it.
Okay. Okay. Uh, guys, anyone want to say something about this one?
I can say
Ja,
something.
Michał.
Okej. Słychać mnie? Dobrze?
Bardzo dobrze.
Okej.
Musiałem cię wyciszyć, bo tło. I had to mute you because your background. You had a child, so I had to.
Yes, my wife back from work and
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, this one I think it's very good because I meet first time with Calvados in a restaurant a few months ago, and this one I think is good pairing with tortilla with roasted chicken
Oh,
when I eat at the moment, and some spices add to tortilla. And like someone tells, that's it's some daily rum. I drink that can drink that before first coffee at the morning, and I think that's much better than coffee. To tyle ode mnie. Jem dalej.
thank you very much. Yeah. Idziemy dalej. We can go forward. Yeah. Guys, are we moving to the next round? Let me see on the chat. I can bet that you still have daily thoughts groomed in the cruise. Rafał, it was about to Sabine or to whom?
It was about the story about the cruise and traveling on a ship. So I really bet that you have still some thoughts like a daily drums during the cruise. So
Yeah,
yeah, Black Thought Day was only for the Royal Navy. I don't think that for the privateers it's it's
yeah,
still going on.
I agree. I agree exactly. Okay, the next question, how long it takes to sail across the ocean?
It would take 3 to 4 weeks from the Canary Islands to Martinique or Barbados.
Okay, very pleasant and not overloaded by honey. Nice one. I must say it's well balanced. A lot of honey, elderflower, pleasant sweetness. From Paweł. Czyli nie mój faworyt. Dobrze, to nie będziemy kontynuować. I agree with Pedro. Ron miel is very one-dimensional. This one actually gives complexity of rum and honey. Okay. I like a bit more than the previous, but the taste is somewhat flat. Not a bad way, but it's like a simpler experience. Okay. Freshness is the word that describes both the best. Okay. And whiskey spirit for me match alcoholic flavors. I would agree, Sabine.
Me too, because it's a young rum. So yeah, and the Calvados feeling was right too because it have been in a Calvados barrel, and it's a little bit flat. I don't know, maybe a little bit compared to the older rums, but for a young rum, it's still a really really good one in taste.
Okay, thank you. So let's go to the next one. And the next one on the list is La Palma Fuerte Ex Oloroso Moscatel and Port Casks, 44 ABV. And this one is second.
That one, that's the right one. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, here.
Yeah.
I have one TL. Okay.
This is a 10-year-old rum, so you will taste the difference to the previous one.
And this one is also from Aldia.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the base with all of these three of them was the same.
Yes, it's all sugarcane.
So sugarcane. Okay.
Mhm.
So the only differences are made by the barrels. Yeah.
The barrels, the age of the rums, yeah. This one is 10 years old. This has way more flavor, it's way more various and not flat as one of the guys said before.
Oh, I'm sorry to say that, but this one was the best so far for me.
I can imagine. I would agree.
It's very nice. It's very nice. You know, I first try. Yeah, I'm trying this first time with you here now. So, so yeah, I'm surprised. Really, I like this one.
What a pity you only have one CL.
We can handle this.
Next time better.
We will take care of you the next time, Christoph.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Guys, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I can tell that I love it. It's complex. You can feel the notes from this aged wines, for sure, like fruity, oxidized little bit in a wine way. Yeah, beautiful.
I must say to all of you that Martin just came back from Madeira, so he is very well experienced now and is still remembering everything day by day. I saw the relations, so
Lot of good rum and Madeira
yeah,
wine as
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Beautiful.
perfect.
Sabina, do you have any idea, or this is a pot still, column still, or both?
I think it's pot still.
This idea I tried a year ago. It was column for
I
sure,
thought it's column.
but I'm not sure they have a pot still. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't remember now. But in that moment, that ram was for sure 100% column still. But it was still fresh, still fruity, still
Yeah.
flower was inside, and and freshness in general. So I feel many of these things inside this ram, but so far this one, this 10-year-old, is for me the best.
Viscosity of this rum is also very different. This is more like full, sticky in the mouth. The other one was a little bit drier, of course, it's younger. But
Yeah.
yeah, now we're entering our territory, Chris.
Which one? Once again?
I said now we are entering our territory. A little bit aged to the rum.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the next one, we have three of them behind of us. Yeah. So the next is Barbados.
Barbados.
Barbados is Barbon, Pedro Jimenez, and
Heb ik ook
Calvados.
niet.
And Barbados.
Oh, dat heb ik wel. Dan mag ik deze snel even doordenken.
Yeah.
Yes, Barbados. This rum is from the distillery Foursquare. Maybe you know the distillery. The owner is Richard Seal,
Yeah.
and it's a rum made from molasses. And this distillery has a really long tradition. It's a family distillery, and before the distillery started working, there was a sugar plantage from 1720s. So it has this territory there has a really old history, and the distillery there has been opened in 1996. So it has quite a history meanwhile too.
Lee, you mentioned in your presentation that this is a pot distilled. I remember that Foursquare's in general the distillery producing rum and blending them
Yeah.
pot still with
column.
column still. So this is quite normal in their distillery. So I want to mention only about this one. The only one guy I know, is Luca Gargano, who loves postal rams, and in general, I know only this guy. Yeah, I think only this guy can order or say something more than all of we in the whole world in the rum industry. But this is a typical Barbados rum, typical.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Typical Barbados rum, typical Foursquare rum.
yeah,
There was, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks ago, a huge interview with Richard Seal on with some kind of YouTuber or something like that for 2.5 hours. Very interesting to see. Of course, we know Richard is a little bit curious. He's got his idea of GI on Barbados and so on. And now he's fighting with Planetary on this GI and so
Yeah.
on. But this is not going to work. Not today, not tomorrow. But hey, he does his thing. And what he does his best is making rum. I'm I'm very, very Foursquare fan. This is what they do it best. And I think Foursquare is now at the moment one of the most in the zipping rums, one of the most sought after rums there is, I think. And this is not because of marketing or something like that. This is because the rum is just very good.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is, although it's 8 years old and just a bourbon barrel, but I am a fan of a bourbon barrel because this is for me the most, the least complex barrels and give the rum its most natural flavors. The Pedro Jimenez, Calvados. The rum is powerful enough to stay that way. I think the Pedro Jimenez and the Calvados has not that much influence on the rum itself. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. But this one is also rich in esters, so I guess it is a cause, one of the causes that the barrel is not that much visible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, anyone else want to say something about this expression? Let me quit the chat. Give me a second. Spread the best. It was fresh and young. Alcohol flavors, especially not. Second one is okay. And great when the weather is weird, real warm. Yeah, Jupe. It was you, okay. I don't feel any comfort. Don't really pleasant on the nose. The best so far, but I can't wait. It was the previous one. Um, it's nice, complex, very well balanced, fruity, and wax. I like it. Okay. First touch is very nice, but the finish for me is too good. Okay. Okay. I like it. It's not as sweet as one can expect. Barbados, I would be guessing that it's beyond sweet, but actually reasonable. Okay. Good balance between dry and sweetness, dark chocolate, alcohol, and is a good hit. Get high.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. For 41%, it's of course alcohol is there when you drink a bottle, but
Yeah.
for me, it's what I get is packed full of flavors of the nice Barbados Foursquare rum. And of course, there is dark chocolate in it, a little bit of cocos also. Love it.
Yeah, but all
Yeah,
of them are typical for Barbados.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I like woodiness. Personally, me, I like woodiness. I like some pepper. I like some tobacco. I like some chocolate. I'm a huge fan of Pedro Jimenez and sherry in general. So whatever you put in the bar after sherry,
It's
I'm
got to be great.
I mean. So yeah, so I like this one. It's still delicate, but I
Yeah.
said all of them are delicate. Yeah,
yeah, this one is also sweet in some ways, but do you think it is because it is aged in bourbon barrels or
Mm,
more because it is made from molasses? What do you?
Now, the sweetness normally, you got more sweetness from a bourbon barrel than from a Pedro Jimenez or a Calvados barrel. because they are all made of French oak. And if you got American oak, white oak, they have much more flavors for vanilla, cocos, banana, such a flavors. So uh, when there is a given a sweetness to the rum, then it comes from the bourbon barrel. Of course, the Pedro Jimenez and the Calvados does something, but I don't recognize the flavors of the Pedro Jimenez and the Calvados. But it can be me. I don't know. Uh,
But I think the Pedro Jimenez and Calvados aging gives more complexity.
or depthness. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's typical Bayan rum, but not typical bourbon aged. A little bit more complex, if I think I taste in my taste.
You may be right. Yeah. Yeah. I believe you.
It's very delicate,
All of we
not
here
too
have right.
not too woody.
What you said, Christoph?
All of we here have right. Everyone,
Yes.
we have different experiences, we have different noses, we have different everything. So even if Pedro tells me that he feels, I don't know, uh, wheels of car, whatever in it, I trust him. I believe him because this is
Yeah, well,
his
if he
imagination.
is tasting that, he
Of
is
course.
right. Yes. And we can discuss this for evenings.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Exactly. Okay, guys. Are we moving to the next one, or anyone want to say some more about this one? No? Okay, let's go to the next. And the next is Mari Galante, ex Bourbon, Porto, and Pedro Jimenez. Oh.
This
I was
can't be
waiting for
bad.
this one. Sabine,
It's still the Barbados slide on it. You can move one slide on.
give me a second. Give me a second. Let me do this and
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
This is this one.
This,
Yes. Okay.
yeah. This is Marie Galante. It's one of the French Caribbean islands where we, are almost every year. The distillery is called Poisson, and the distillery, there was a sugar plantation first in the late 19th century, and in the early 20s, the distillery started with a copper kettle and this steam machine, and it developed during the years. And if Marie Galante is actually close to Guadeloupe, and everybody thinks it belongs to Guadeloupe. But when it's about rum, the inhabitants of Marie Galante are really saying it's not a Guadeloupe rum, but it's Marie Galante, and we are really proud of it. So it's an agricole rum, and you will probably taste a little bit of peat flavor, which is typical for the French Caribbean islands.
What do you said? What do you typical taste?
I said a little bit peat taste.
Peat.
Peat.
Oh, really? Oh.
You
Yes,
like
it
it, this
is.
one. I know. You like it, this one.
I felt some smokiness, but yeah,
Some
when you said
smokiness.
peated, yeah, it is.
Sabine, did you mention the distillery which made this rum? Because I don't remember. Did you mention about this one?
Perlabat.
Yeah.
Pirlabat.
Perlabat.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. I love this one. I love this distillery. Mm. Yeah, this one is the second favorite during this evening. Or first, depends. Yeah,
This was the
I like
thread,
it.
and the
This is
second
my
balance.
profile. This is my profile.
Mhm.
I like the freshness. I like, the agricole in general. and the barrels are very good here. Yeah, very nice.
This is so nice.
Yeah,
There's exactly something smokiness, peatiness in it. The grassy flavors, the
yeah,
sweetness of the rum. It got it all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And powerful.
Yeah,
Uh, the funny thing is, Germany, Holland, uh, I don't know about Poland. Uh, the French style rums, people not favored of it. They always seem to choose the English and but never the French style rum. Is that in Poland as well?
can you give me a second? Sorry.
The
For sure.
the French style rums are not good known in Poland. We rather know Spanish style and a British style.
Yes.
Then we Polish people prefer the Spanish style because of the
Yeah.
delicateness, and the British style also. We don't know the French rum profile well. Yeah, we don't know. Then we don't like it. I'm a great fan of agricole rums and the French profile. That I, for me, this is the best rum of this evening. Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. But there needs to be a lot of work anyway in the rum industry in Poland. Chris, you're doing a fantastic job. But then again, the French style rum needs to be in the spotlight as well, because I think we all agree on this is a very, very, very good rum. Very nice to drink. Uh, whether you're alone or drink it with your friends, this is just a very good sipping rum. But if the French style rum in Holland, Sabine, do you sell this rum in Holland as well?
Yes, we do. But we sell the rums from Barbados and Dominican Republic and Canary Islands better than the French rums.
Yes, yeah, again. But in France, they sell this like hotcakes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Yes, French style rum.
yeah.
So we have a lot of work to do, Christoph.
I know. I know. I'm trying to do this all the time, every day, but it's not easy, especially these times. I mean, the the market is changing, and now it's changing a lot. So yeah. So I'm trying to do this all the time, guys. Anyone else want to say something about this one? I love Pleva, but love.
I think is great. The smokiness more for me is more like mezcal
Oh,
than
Yeah,
peat,
yeah.
uh, and I really like that change from smokiness to fruitiness. Something I would consider, like maybe not consider, but something I feel in rams from Fiji, where is chemical taste and then fruitiness.
yeah.
I totally agree on the mezcal part. I totally agreed on it.
But
I last
but
week I had a mezcal, and now I'm thinking, oh, he's so right.
but this is about a year ago or maybe more, I started to blend the ramps. Of course, we have ready expressions from you, from Sabine and Ju, from other projects. We have ready projects in general. But I'm always curious when how something changing when you blend, when you put some pitted rum, in the glass, when you put some, for example, I am doing this every time when I'm during the festivals. I ask someone to take from other stands some sweetened rum. Doesn't matter which one, doesn't matter. I don't care. It can be everything but sweet, very sweet. And I asked them to come back to my stand and I put few drops of super high ester rum in it, which completely changed everything. You know how it works. Um, and every time, these people, every time they are super surprised. How it works, what's going on, and everything. I put a week or 2 weeks, no, more or less, doesn't matter, ago, some agave to Dominican Republic rum, simple rum, Barcelo, rum and coke. That's it. Yeah. And I put some agave, and this is so really, really not the same like this one, but similar expression. Then when you feel not much something, but only like a smooth, this agave.
Like a whiff. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this is exactly so when Jack told us that he feels agave, and I trust him. I believe him. Yeah.
There is nothing, there are two things very, very complicated in the rum industry. First of all, barrel management. To think ahead like a chef cook, to I want to do this on this barrel, I want to do that on that barrel, and then put it together and I get this and this flavor. You know,
Yeah.
this is very complicated. Second of all, what I learned by Scheer, Custom Vlierbol, what he does, but also take for example Johnny Walker whiskey. We all know it's shit, right? But the art is to bring every year such a millions of liters tasting exactly the same as the previous 10 years.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This is so fantastic. So blending is really an art. And this is what you are talking about. This is, for me, it's an art.
Yeah. I
And
agree.
I have a lot of respect for those guys. And women, of course. Yeah, yeah. I talked to one also from a French style, French island, and she is now a master blender, and she's gonna do a competition with the male colleague and her, and make a blend. And look what is the difference. We all know women can taste and smell much better than men. We never tell them, but we all know they are better.
Yeah.
So, oh shit, Sabina. Uh, so I'm very interesting. Renee and I, we get a sample of both, and then we got to taste, and then we got to say this one is better, and then we know, you know. So blending is really an art. A lot of respect.
Yeah. I totally agree.
I
Okay.
want to ask about the age. Is it age at the sea, the fully 4 years, or
The 4 years
it's
have been at
mixed?
the distillery, and it
Yeah.
was like 4 months on board.
4 months.
4 months on board and 4 years at the distillery.
Okay.
Okay, because it's much more complexity than the others.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now remember that the base is totally different. The
On
base,
a distillery.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
are totally different. So when you want to try, I don't know, Foursquare, for example, you know Foursquare very well because you taste a lot already. But when you try some, yeah, Birlabat like this one, or I don't know, other heavy expressions from French islands, it's totally different. It's much more heavy, much more powerful, much more flavors. So the base was different. Yeah, are you
Even the raw material are different.
yeah, yeah. Okay, are we moving to the last one?
I have one question.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
The last three rounds are a blend of different barrels. It's equal or other percentage?
I don't think that I understood everything.
Yeah.
If what is the percentage of the
Uh,
bourbon barrel, percentage of the Port Tawny, and the percentage of Pedro Jimenez barrels
yes,
Uh,
in this
exactly.
bottle?
it's 1/3 each.
Okay, equal parts.
Okay. Okay.
And you have your own barrels, or
Yes, we
what?
have our own barrels. We buy barrels before we start sailing,
Okay.
and we deliver the barrels at the different distilleries. And the ship would wait a couple of days until the distillery delivers the filled barrels back to the ship.
Okay.
Do you ever take, because I know you have another line, and it is the captain's choice.
That's true.
And the captain's choice is almost everything, cast strength, and so on and so on. Do you also buy complete barrels and a single barrel, put them on the boat, take them to Holland, and bottle them over there, just single cask?
Yes, we did that too. The Captain's Choice barrels are single cast, actually. In yeah, sometimes the distilleries don't give the barrels. That's why we have our own barrels to bring. But the Captain Choices are single cast.
Yeah. I feel another tasting coming, Christoph, with the
Do
captain's
you use
choice. With
Captain's choice. Yeah.
do you
yeah,
use only the fresh barrels, or sometimes the refill or something like that?
Oh, we reuse used barrels. Yes. So we use
yeah,
But not
but it is always
refill.
first
You
fill.
use
yes.
first time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is funny. This is first fill, second fill is coming from the Scottish, right? And the Scottish cannot count further than two because they have only first fill and second fill. And if it is filled for the fifth time, it is still second fill. Funny.
Yeah. Okay.
We've got
Our
the one more question. Why do you bottle only 41, 35, 6 ABV? Why you don't bottle the cast range? So
We do that too. We bought a cask strength too.
okay.
That's what Eric mentioned before. That's what we call Captain's Choice. We have actually almost every year 3 to 4 different types of Captain's Choice from the different islands, and they are between 53 and 63% normally.
Oh, nice.
We call them Captain's Choice. It's a bit of a ship story because it will be the one that the captain would choose when he is at the distillery looking for the best rums. So, and it's always special editions. It's always special bottles. Um, so
Where
that
are the special edition samples? Because I did not see.
I mentioned, Christoph, I feel another tasting coming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we definitely need to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are we moving to the next one, the last one? You are the only you have because I'm totally empty. Nothing is here. Maybe two drops. I try.
The next
Three,
one.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, Chris. Oh.
Nothing in it. Nothing.
So it was good. Um,
Okay, so this one is the Dominican Republic.
yes. So
And
the Dominican Republic is always the last island we go to in the yeah in on our Atlantic round trip. All the slides you just showed belong to the Dominican Republic. Um, there's more of a story behind this rum because when we started sailing, we had no cargo. We had a ship ready as a sailing cargo vessel, but no cargo at all after finally finishing the whole refit. And then we sailed 8 goods to Haiti because there has been the earthquake in 2010, in early 2010. And then we have been at the other side of the Atlantic Ocean and we had something like, and now, so we need cargo, we built a ship and we want to make it work. And then the idea came, okay, we have a ship that looks like a pirate ship. Why don't we transport rum? And so, so as said, as done, Andreas, one of our captains, went to the different distilleries and he ended up at Oliver and Oliver trying, tasting the first rums. And he said, this rum is good. I would like to bring this rum home. And we managed to finance 3,000 bottles. So the first bottles we got were, yeah, rums from the Dominican Republic from Oliver and Oliver. And after like 2 or 3 years, we found out that there are no bottles in the Dominican Republic. There's no producer of no glass producer, no bottles are made there. And we thought, okay, now we are sailing complete engineless. We're doing everything sustainable, but our bottles will be brought by container ships to the Dominican Republic, and that doesn't fit. That doesn't work. That's not what we want. So that was the time that we started to buy barrels and bring the rum back in our own barrels. And that was the time that we started to bottle it ourselves in Amsterdam too. And the rum you just try is 18-year-old rum, Spanish style of rum making, and Solera with a Solera system. And Eric probably will explain everything about the Solera system. It's like a pyramid type. And when you see the 18 years on the bottle, it doesn't especially mean that it's 18 years. When you
Now,
see it in Barbados, in French Caribbean islands, and at the Canary Islands, the rum is really 17 or 15 or 18 years old. But with Solera style, it's not. It's different ages which drop through the pyramid. And there are 18-year-old rums in it, but younger rums too.
this is a typical Solera. Solera is a little bit complex to explain for somebody who doesn't know what a Solera. Oh, thank you. What a Solera system is. You start from the top. You have a pile of barrels. You start from the top. You fill in the new every so much time. You do a part of the top down, and so on and so on, and fill it on the top with new. If the Solera system on the bottom is, say, 15, 18 years old, there will always be traces of 18-year-old rum in it. So they call it 18-year-old rum. This is not the case. This is a very complex material. I tell it in just 2 seconds. Uh, my friend René van Hoven, he made a masterclass of it, and it takes him 3 hours to explain. So, you know, this is what you see, is what I said. You start from the top, fill it with new, and then every time you do a part of the old, down, 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 and fill it up with new at the top. This is the shortest way to tell it. But again, René can tell about 3 hours about this Solera system. Anyway, René can tell everything about 3 hours. I
Yeah,
mean, he can, when he talks about rum, he goes on.
yeah.
Um, doesn't take away that this is a very good rum. Uh, Especially what I like is the many layers of the rum. I was a little bit scared. I told you this afternoon, after the powerhouse of the previous rum. I was a little bit scared of the this rum because the style of rum is a little bit lighter and so on and so on, but is holding up strong. I think it's very very nice to drink. I don't know it. The what is the alcohol beverage ABV on it? I'm sitting in the
46,
dark here, so I cannot see.
40,
43.3. 43.3.
43.3, yes.
Okay, not exceptional high, but I think it's very very drinkable. And after the powerhouse of the last one, it stays up strong. So for me, it's a very good Spanish style rum.
Mhm.
Spanish style rums are normally a little bit flat. And this one, for me, it doesn't. So maybe it's the Solera system.
For me, this one is uh, quite good comparison to I forgot the name of this ram, Leyenda. But Leyenda is much more sweetened, but it's kind of, you know, mm, the aging flavors, but not too heavy. Of course, there's normal situation that from Dominican Republic that like the same like from I don't know Cuba or other Central America countries.
Panama,
The Panama, the base are light in general,
yeah.
and you can it depends what you are looking for, but the light base with the light base, you can make many different rings when you choose right barrels or right blendings between the barrels.
Yeah,
Uh,
but I think the flavor should be in the rum in the first place.
of course, yes. Yeah, I totally agree. But on the end, we have a dessert, the delicate of rum.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you use some I don't know high ester rum and you put to the barrel whatever, it doesn't matter what kind of barrels. On the end you feel esters.
Kun je mij even één zo'n flesje aangeven?
On the end you feel esters. Yeah. And this is not only the way, because the mainstream in general, the huge people of drinking rum prefer not too heavy rums.
This is
And
only
this
for exclusive elite drinking types of people like you and me.
we are not elite.
No, but we are spoiled.
Yeah, but in general, people prefer light rums.
Yes.
In general, yes.
This is
So
what I always say. Uh, do I like Bacardi? No. But they are doing something right. because they are selling a lot of bottles.
Yeah.
And
I have my own expression about this one, so don't talk
okay.
about Bacardi. No, 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 no.
Nee, let's do that another time.
So
Okay.
it's the same thing about Captain Morgan. They are selling not because it's good. They are selling because they have huge $1 million on the marketing, and
Marketing media.
everything is behind. Everything is behind. Go wherever you want. Clubs, I don't know, petrol stations, airports,
Are
wherever.
you in Saigon or
You
in
have
Glasgow? Everywhere.
everywhere Bacardi,
Yeah.
everywhere, or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you are thirsty, you choose something. You can choose water or alcohol. If you have water and Bacardi, you choose alcohol. Yeah. If you are thirsty and you want to drink some alcohol. So this is of course they did a lot of story, a lot of history in general. It's behind the mark. But now we have a huge variety of rums in the whole world. So we can try another one, another, and the next, and the next. Of course, if someone likes Bacardi, if someone wants to drink only rum and coke, use Bacardi. Of course.
But there are also very good rums, better than Bacardi, with much more flavor to it, to put in the Coke as well.
Yeah. My every time when I talk to people or with someone, you like Bacardi? Perfect. You are in the industry. Try something more, and if you like it, do more steps, do more steps. If you don't like it, you can always come back to Bacardi. Just experience something more than the base. That's it. But we change a little bit the area.
Of course, yeah,
We are come back to this one.
we have to
You
come
have to
back where
tell
the
me
ship
what
is
do you
sailing.
have to tell me, all of you guys, what do you feel? Because I really, really don't know this one. Really. You need to help me to understand what's inside. Guys, come on.
There's some rum inside for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, it's too much sweet. It's too much sweetness. I like the coconut flavor and maybe some vanilla also, but it's still too much sweet. I like more dry rums, like more esters.
Yeah, but Michael, if I know you well, you like acetone in general. You have acetone in your blood. So I totally
Yep.
understand that you
Yeah.
prefer some super heavy
Airplane
acetone.
glue, acetone, yes.
Yeah,
It's my
yeah.
favorite.
I know, I know, I know. I remember.
But it's good to the daily sip rum for all people who want to try first time. Nice rum. I think it's good choice.
You know,
Better than Bacardi and Bumbu and Kraken.
come on. We are recording.
Yes, yes. Sorry.
To be honest, I can only say about the smell, but if I have this rum in glass, I want to go to smoke a cigar.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
delicate, very light cigar.
Oh, yeah.
This kind of rums could be this one could be very, very good. I think the nicest tonight with the cigar. But cigar should be very delicate for me.
Yes. Not too heavy, not too spicy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Could be
Now I
the
have
perfect couple.
now I have an urge for a cigar. Thank you, Christoph.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was going to say that it has this tobacco notes, probably from oxidation. So
Yeah,
maybe because of that, you are like connecting it with cigar.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This would could be really, Chris, this is a very good find. Yeah, cigar. And I would,
Yes, Caroline wrote on the chat, and the beach and sunset. Yeah,
I
more,
think
more,
we
more
need,
varieties.
I think we need to go on the boat and
Yeah, on
do,
Wednesday, yeah, but you know, it's Imiden, it's
and do
winter
the
there.
heavy thinking.
We will do a captain choice.
Not
Okay,
not
just
working, but heavy thinking.
just
Drink,
arrive here tomorrow, and then you can have the captain's choice and enter the ship the day after.
Yeah, exactly.
drinking this rum, looking at the sunset, smoking a cigar. Yes, I see us do it.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, anyone want to say something more about this one? The last? I hope I tried. Last one, exceptional. Thank you for experience. Yeah. Okay. So, guys, I want to thank you very much. This was the last one. The only thing I want to ask you to vote for the best tonight. Which one was your favorite? You can put it on the chat. You can say it. Um, if you prefer, you can send it to me, the information, uh, by email, WhatsApp, Messenger, or whatever. Best one, the last one. Number three. Number three. Which one was the number three?
The number 3 was La Palma Fuerte.
Last from La Palma. Maybe I will explain why.
This
Because
one. I totally agree, Martin, with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
Totally agree.
yeah.
it is because it has this clear profile and the barrel plays well in this one. So I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. And yeah, so I need to mention that the owners of Tres Converse, Sabine and Jup, they are looking for an importer in Poland. So maybe I wish them all the best, and I hope they gonna make it. They will have an importer in Poland.
Yes.
There is a
Yeah.
question, Sabine. What kind of coffee is behind you?
It's
Oh,
coffee of the Dominican Republic. So coffee we transported as green beans. And yeah, the Tres Hombres brand doesn't only mean rum, but coffee and chocolate too.
But do you
So
roast the coffee here in Holland or do you
yes,
roast the coffee over there?
now we bring it as green beans in big bags, and we let it roast for us in Amsterdam.
Oh,
Yes,
really?
same with the chocolate. It comes as raw cocoa beans, and in Amsterdam the cocoa bars will be made out of it, which is a good combination. The dark chocolate with the rums. So in
I
Okay. Is
tasted your rum.
dark roasted?
Oh,
Dark
sorry.
roasted coffee or some lighter?
this one is a little bit lighter. It's not too dark. It's an Arabica bean, and yeah,
Okay.
it's really nice
Okay.
coffee.
Add one pack to the delivery to the Chris with a bottle of rums for me. Okay. I will try. I like coffee. Yeah. That's why I try and write something about the coffees.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. From our
I
side,
want to I
thank
want
you.
to ask about the prices of these rooms in Amsterdam. What kind of price should I?
The rums were for the end consumer between 47.50 for the little Barbados bottle. It was a half-liter bottle, up to around 80 euros for the Dominican Republic bottle, and all the rest is in between. The most expensive was the Marie Galante. It's
Okay.
the French rums
I'm
are the
not
most
surprised.
expensive ones. Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Is there a possibility, Chris, to if you order the bottles when the people want to order the bottles, if they have something nice for Christmas.
Once again, I'm so sorry.
If
Once again.
if they wanted to order the bottles, then can give you heads up, order the bottles with you.
Uh-huh.
Then we arrange everything behind the scenes, and then you can deliver the bottles to them.
Uh,
Is there a possibility? And
I
we of course
think
pay the
so.
taxes in.
Do you have your RAMs in any store in Netherlands or Germany or whatever?
In the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. So I know every store in every store I know from the Netherlands can they can send the RAMs to Poland, but it's not about this one. Yeah, if of course if someone want to order it, okay, go ahead. We can do this
Yeah,
together.
we can arrange something. No problem.
Yeah, but because to be honest, I think I'm pretty sure that it's not enough time to put, even if the importer accept this. This is end of the year, financial end of the year, so everyone is super super busy now. So I think the best way to starting to talk about this is after the new year, I think. So if anyone want to order it now, I think it's possible.
Yeah, but this is only one bottle, two bottles, you know. After the new year, we talk about the other stuff.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
But if the people want to take one bottle or something like that, let's them get in contact with you, and then we see what we can do. Right?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Okay, guys, I want to thank you very much. I like the project. I really like the project. You gave me back through this project. You gave me back the romantical side of the industry. So I like it. I'm very curious about this higher ABV project. I hope we will do something more in the
The
future.
captain's choice.
A Compton's choice. Yeah, exactly. But now, yeah, that's it. I think when I read the chat, the winner in general, of course, the winner for tonight is number 3. Uh,
I'm aware to 10 years
of
old.
course, of course, I know most of audience here. So I know that for someone the best was the Labat, which is totally understandable. From someone is this number 3, from someone number 6. Like I said before, depends of the profile of the person. But most of us here, and I think with me also, number 3 was the best. Was the best. So yeah. So I like it. So congratulations. Uh, where is Jup? Jup is here. Sabine and Jup, thank you very much. Thank you. Now we are switching. Always we have a, main part of the meeting, and after that we are switching to the after meeting. We are switching for Poland. You can stay with us, of course, if you want, but you won't understand anything,
Unfortunately not. But thank you so much for inviting us and giving us the possibility to present the rums. And yeah, I hope everybody liked it. And yeah, we hope to see you soon and to hear from you. And who knows?
Maybe Sabine, this is Sabine and Jup. Thinks maybe you have to think about the activation in Poland next year in the festival, because the story is very nice. Everything looks very good. So maybe let's talk about it.
Okay.
Not tonight, but in the next few days, maybe.
I will be in the festivals next year in Poland anyway,
I
because I
know.
like to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just an excuse to be in Poland.
Yeah. So one more time. Thank you very much. Eric, thank you very much. You can stay
Christoph,
with us if
thank you
you
very
want.
much, everybody. Thank you very much. See you in a few weeks.
No, next week. No, yeah, 2 weeks. Sorry. Yeah, next 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
Eric, see you next week.
Bye, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much.
Bye.
Ciao.
We are stopping.
Ciao.